Hi everyone. So, news this morning that cancer has finally got the better of John McCain, and he's died this morning. And there's outpourings of emotion on Twitter and in the news. Everybody is talking about what a wonderful man John McCain was. This is the Guardian, an American hero they call him. The life of John McCain. The Republican senator for Arizona, John McCain, has died at age 81. McCain, who had cancer, was one of Washington's most respected statesmen. He served the US Navy for more than 20 years and then as a senator from 1987. So you can see there the Guardian absolutely love him. This is what Donald Trump sent out on Instagram, which I think is really, really great. He's just typical Donald Trump. Tweeting out a sense of condolence to John McCain and just using a picture of himself rather than a picture of John McCain. I thought that was kind of funny, to be quite honest. Here's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Here's what she thinks. John McCain's legacy represents an unparalleled example of human decency and American service. Unparalleled example of human decency. This is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. AOC is meant to be the great progressive hope in America. Now Bernie has dropped the ball totally. She's meant to be the great progressive hope, and that's how. You can tweet a message of condolence without just lying through your teeth. Unparalleled example of human decency, she says. She's already changed her position and watered down her position on Palestine and Israel. As soon as they get a blue mark, as soon as they're blue, they're a Democrat, all of a sudden the rhetoric changes. Have you noticed that? So you can see there are, honestly, I could give you a million different examples of people thinking that this man was wonderful. Here's somebody who doesn't think he was that wonderful. This is Brian McDonald. I think he's a reporter from RT. It's got a good chance because the only reporters these days who I actually seem to agree with are the ones from RT and Sputnik, and a few others aside in mainstream. But Brian McDonald says, aside from the old warmongering, McCain also wanted to ban abortion, to impose Christian prayers in schools, supported the death penalty, opposed same-sex marriage, and called gun owners the core of modern America. McCain also co-sponsored a bill which would have authorized the United States military to arrest anyone, US citizen or otherwise, who was suspected of terrorist associations and detain them indefinitely without right to a trial or a lawyer, something that John McCain co-sponsored. Furthermore, McCain plucked Sarah Palin from obscurity and made her his 2008 running mate, thus normalizing the radical wing of the Republican Party, a process which eventually opened the door for one Donald J. Trump. Now, whose sentiments do you agree with there? Do you agree with Brian McDonald's sentiments, or do you agree with AOC's? Unreal. This is perfect. This is, I don't know who tweeted this out, but the Nostradamus of the US senators left us. Flags in Italy will be lowered at half staff. This is one of the best tweets I've seen so far. This is what he said in 2011. Gaddafi is on his way out. Bashar al-Assad is next. We all know what happened to Gaddafi not long after that. And we all know about the coup attempt that was attempted in Syria. This was in Libya in 2011, just before Gaddafi had a bayonet inserted in his rectum on tape. And just before Hillary Clinton was saying, we saw, he died, haha. There is Marco Rubio, Lindsey Graham and John McCain posing with the rebels, as they call them, also known as terrorists, jihadists, which they funded and armed in Libya in 2011, causing, the coup to happen and Gaddafi to be ousted and killed. Now, Libya, open slave markets there are there. Richest country in Africa it was before that coup, and now there's open slave an open slave trade. So you can see what my views of John McCain are, what are yours? I certainly don't think he's an American hero. For instance, this is my favourite picture of him. This was taken in Syria a few years back. He meets with the rebel fighters. Who are these rebel fighters? Well, one is a former Al-Qaeda operative, Abu Musa, now ISIS press officer. The guy behind him is an ISIS caliph, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, who was trained in Israel with American tax dollars. And just on over his left shoulder there, Mohammed Noor, suspected in the kidnapping of 3 hostages shown in ISIS beheading videos. The guy on the right has also been identified, and he's not a good guy either. I've forgotten who he turned out to be. It's funny, isn't it? John McCain composing with known terrorists like that, you know, and he's an American patriot, and he's an unparalleled model of human decency, or whatever Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Jeremy Corbyn over here, he's seen in a picture with a guy who he didn't know at the time, who went on to do something 4 or 5 years later, and all of a sudden he's a terrorist sympathiser. So it just goes to show you how screwed up the media is. Yeah, so there you go. Just thought I'd make a video commemorating this day. John McCain today died of cancer. I must stop making that mistake. It's almost as if I'm doing it on purpose. If you enjoyed this video, please click the bell down there and subscribe so you get a notification of next time I drop a video. Also, I can't do this without your help, so if you can afford it and you enjoy my videos, please support the channel by subscribing to my Patreon. Link is down there. You can do it for as little as $1 a month, and it really does help. If you can't afford it, that's fine. Please share my work and talk to other people about the issues that I bring up. Thanks very much for your support. Until next time, peace and take care.